Hi.
We're talking to Coach James Webster, the head football coach at Tennessee State University, and he's given us some information relative to last year's season and, of course, some prospects. And, of course, Coach, what I'd like to do now is to talk about college athletes going into the professional ranks. And I know that you've been involved with this from almost every angle. And what I'd like for you to do is to just give us some information relative to what it takes to be successful and some of the things that are necessary that young people must do if they want to go into professional football.
Well, I think that professional football is a lot like any phase of life or any career that you may go into. It's just that I think that the professional athletes are a lot more high profile on TV. You get a chance to see them, and they make these very, very high salaries. With all that said, I tell my players all the time, you must understand, number one, everybody wants to be a millionaire. So with that said, that tells you in itself how competitive that it is. It's very, very, very competitive. And there's also a funnel. Funnel meaning that when young men first start playing football, you got this many. But as you start getting up higher to high school, to college, to pros, you know, very, very few guys make it in the pros. Very few, which tells you how elite those athletes are. And I think it's just like any phase of life. You know, one of the most important things, of course, is hard work. You really, really have to work hard, particularly in football, because it is a physical sport. It's a hand-to-hand contact, so your body has to be developed along with your mind. And you have to have discipline, because along with being able to make it there and getting there and getting all the money and the accolades and things of that nature, you have to be disciplined, not to let it sort of go to your head a little bit. You know, it takes a lot of training. You know, even though we as college coaches don't get paid any money when they sign for all the money, but we have to train them. It takes training. It takes a lot of coaching. There are certain skills that they have to develop, which comes through the high school and the college level of being able to develop those skills. And probably